love this question. Oh, it always makes me laugh. Isn't this like the quintessential homeschool question? Hi guys, this is Monday, which is usually a Marriage Monday on this channel. But to go along with marriage and family, I thought I would do something a little different and answer a 10-question tag about homeschooling, because that's part of our family and it might be fun for a hashtag Marriage Monday. I first saw Ingrid at the Ingrid Chronicles answer these questions, and it was a lot of fun. She was kind of doing a get ready with me kind of quick video and answered all these questions. So I have the questions right here. So let's jump in. This tag was started by @Russell's Loving Life. And there's 10 questions. Let's see how fast we can run through these. Number 1 is, how many years have you been homeschooling? We've been homeschooling 13 years. Second one is, how many children do you homeschool? Well, right now I homeschool 2 kids. This coming fall, and they'll be in 8th grade and in 10th grade, but we homeschooled 4 children. 2 of them graduated from homeschool, and one works as a youth minister and is the father of 3, married to a lovely wife. And the second oldest son is graduated from college as well, and he just got married to his super sweetheart as well. Number 3, what grades do you currently teach and what grades have you taught? Whoops, I guess I just answered that question, but I'll add this. We didn't start homeschooling until our 2 oldest children were starting 7th grade and 5th grade. Before then, they were in private Catholic school, and we loved it. But as things changed and tuition went up and homework got like really intense and was a little crushing, we decided we would try homeschooling for 1 year, and we just fell in love with it. Number 4, what is one of your favorite homeschool curriculums? Oh, one of my favorite all-time homeschool curriculums is teaching textbooks. I have an old version of teaching textbooks up here. They're actually, let me pull it down for you. It used to be like this. So big old book like this, and inside had all the different lessons, really great explanations, and I loved it because it had lectures and practice CDs, and we would put it right into our disk drive and go through them. See what this one is. This one is, yeah, more lecture CDs, and they would do every single one of the problems in these CDs, and so you could do it at your own pace, but now they are fully online, so my kids absolutely love it. And it turned what can sometimes be a daunting subject to teach and to learn, math, into a really fun experience for them, and they actually look forward to doing math every day. The other favorite curriculum is these little tiny books that are just regular typing paper printouts that you fold into like a little book, like your child would make a card for a gift. And they actually helped teach my kids how to read. It was really beautiful, and it was part of Catholic Heritage curriculum, and I loved that. So that's way back when, but that was one of my favorites too. The next one, number 5, is, what is your least favorite homeschool curriculum? Least favorite homeschool curriculum. Okay, well, this won't be fair, but grammar, like grammar curriculum, it's just not my favorite. It doesn't even matter like what brand. It's just something you have to learn, and it's repetitive and dry, and it's just not a favorite, but that's probably just personal. Number 6 is, how do your children socialize? Isn't this like the quintessential homeschool question? Oh, it always makes me laugh. Mostly because I had the same question when we were starting. I thought, my gosh, my kids are with their friends all day long, and now I'm gonna have them at home. Like, what are they gonna do? We have them in music lessons, we have them in sports teams, we had them in sports kind of like lessons, so like taekwondo and ballet and different things like that. And then up at church, we were very involved. We would volunteer for different ministries, but also our kids were involved in youth ministry, and youth ministry can have youth ministry days, you know, their meetings, and then a Bible study day, and then going to mass, and then meeting up for an activity or service besides that. So lots of times for that regular scheduled kind of activities, but then also we've done different things during the years. We've been part of like rosary group where we meet and then pray the rosary and then have a meal, and the kids can hang out and talk or throw a ball of frisbee around in the yard. We've more recently been attending Eucharistic Adoration on Friday nights, and our son was the worship leader at that point. So again, we were there with family, but it grew into this beautiful ministry, praise God. And those families have become really close to us. And so again, we've been with those same kind of families as well. So socialization hasn't been an issue. We just made sure that they were involved. And as they get older, youth ministry, 100%. Find a solid youth ministry and get involved. Question number 7, how many hours a day do you homeschool? Okay, so this varies. So in our homeschool curriculum, I'm a nurse by training and education, not a teacher. So I am certain that my friends and other awesome homeschooling parents out there have this beautiful ability of grouping kids and subjects and then talking about like, hey, well, let's do history, and then that high school will have a particular paper or outline to do, and then the middle school will have their level version, and then all the way down to an elementary child who's gonna color a picture of something to do with the lesson. I mean, that's awesome, and I just really look up to people who can do that. I've not developed that skill or been born with that skill, so I have chosen over the years to just have the 7th grade curriculum and the 5th grade curriculum. And then I just followed through the lesson plans for the days organized by the curriculum that I had decided on. So when you do it that way, it does take longer, I think, because each child has their own kind of goal for the day. So not to be too long-winded, I'm sorry. So when I was teaching pre-K and elementary children in the home, their day could be done by 10 o'clock in the morning, because the different things you do, language arts wise and little math kinds of things and letters and phonics, those you can kind of wrap up very quickly. And then the beautiful thing about learning is you just keep doing it all day long with different little things that come up. But for middle school and high school, my kids can school from, I'd say they get started around 9:30 or so in the morning, and then they can go all the way through till about 4. That's with like a big break for lunch, at least an hour for lunch, and then no homework. So that's about the timing it takes us. Question number 8, do you homeschool year-round? Absolutely not. I need the summer, and the kids love the summer. We have chosen to use Mother Divine Grace School, and when you sign up, you have a consultant that you talk with, you can bounce things off of, but they also kind of are there to kind of keep you on track, school-wise. Like in the back of my mind, I know I'm going to be needing to send Janet, this score or that paper, and it's very pleasant and very wonderful and encouraging. It's good for me, even as mom, to kind of stay on track date-wise with the different assignments and stuff. But without fail, every year I have mentioned to her, I think I'm going to do a math in the summer, and I'm going to have them do some more like spelling in the summer, or I'm going to have them do a typing class, maybe an art class. And she always says, those are great ideas, and that will be fine if you decide that, but everyone needs a break, even you. And she's 100% right, because I'll get into a week or two after we've started our break for school, and I'm just so happy to just like wake up and what do we want to do today? And of course, in a family, there's always things we have to do, housework and things like that, or big events that you're preparing for. But there are days where we just get to decide, what do we want to do today? And that's just wonderful. All right, question number 9 says, what is an easy, open, and go curriculum for a newbie homeschooler? Oh, I love this question. It's making me not feel so bad as a person who likes a box curriculum kind of setup. Okay, an easy, open, and go. I would say for the younger grades, like up through 1st grade, Catholic Heritage curriculum. and you just get everything that they say you need for that grade. And then I also, the easy open and go is Mother Divine Grace. I've used many different ones. I've used Seton Home Study School. I've used K-12, and I have to say, for us and the way the kids learn, and for me as mom, it's great because you have lesson plans for every day, and you can print them all out at the beginning of the year and have them in a notebook. So if your child is just loving the art, well, you can just check off, oh, they just did a week of art. Wow, and they feel awesome, and I am still, doing the homemaking, that managing of the home, and being there for them, physically and spiritually, and that I don't have to make the lesson plans. Especially as a mom who didn't necessarily go to college to be an educator, I kind of feel like, we're working together, and as they get older, they have these online classes where I'm still their teacher, but I can still be like their cheerleader more because they've got the online professor and classroom that they have to, do assignments and things for. So Mother Divine Grace, I gotta say, it is my favorite. And number 10, what is your favorite part of homeschooling? Being with my children. Period. That's my favorite part of homeschooling. Of course, there's a lot more. There's a lot more about the environment that they grow up in. I am not perfect. I do not keep my cool all the time. I am not this like placid and gentle and sweet mom all the time. I aspire to that, but they know me, and I definitely say sorries a lot about if I get frustrated or I don't understand something myself, and I'm trying to impart that knowledge on them, and wow, they're suddenly frustrated. I get it, I'm just so happy that we get to choose the environment that forms and shapes them. And my husband and I are just so happy, and that's been something that's really been a blessing for our family. So why don't you guys jump in? Why don't you do these 10 questions? I'm gonna put them in the description box below, and I'd love to know what you guys are up to this summer, you homeschooling people, and leave me a comment below and tell me what is a book you're reading right now. I'm gonna add that one in here. So what's a book you're reading right now? I'm gonna show you one that I just finished, Mother Teresa of Calcutta, and it was a very short read, but I have to show you, look at how many pages I marked. I just want to write down all these little things that she said and just emblaze them in my heart and mind. So I hope your summer's going really awesome and you have some fun with these questions too. I look forward to seeing your answers and what's a book that you're liking this summer. Over here, there's gonna be another video for you, and I hope you are blessed. Have a great day, guys. I've been absent from here for 2 weeks. Wow. Our son did get married. Thank you for your prayers. It was a blessed day. We were all so happy and so exhausted from all of the preparation, and then just loving on them so much that week, and then kind of recovering for the next week or so.